Oh yeah.
I'll be taking you through a few different types of salamis we made early this morning. This one here is a lily pilly and native pepper. To our left we've got a fermented apple and honey, and then we've got a fermented chili and smoked scenic rim pepper. Right now we're just going through the kneading process. Nick, what are we doing here?
Here we're just incorporating all those beautiful flavors and natives that we just spoke about before. It's a great way to get your hands in, really incorporate all those big chunky bits of fat that are going to be showcased when you slice it. Really
So super important here. The reason why we're doing this is to knead the meat, get a bit of protein bind basically. So when you're making the salami, you really want to work it a bit like bread, build up those protein bonds, and that's going to give you a nice texture in the finished product. So we're going to be kneading this for a little bit of a while, as you can see, just beating the meat back and forth.
Oh yeah.
Nick had a good time here.
Yeah, here I am. Should we talk a little bit about the pigs themselves?
Yeah, so these pigs here are coming up from Tomarup Dairy, which is our local pig supplier. Fantastic 4th generation pig farm, doing some amazing work out of the scenic rim. So we've taken the whole pig and broken it down. These are primarily the shoulders, deboned out and then minced through. We've got a split in our recipe, so about 70% pork mince, and then the fat is about 30%. Out of that, we split that in half, so mincing some of the fat through to get that beautiful sort of texture in the end. And then these cubed pieces as well are super important for at the end getting that nice melt in your mouth sort of fat as well. Through that as well, we then got 3% salt, and of that another 3% curing salt. This is the key to sort of get your safety zone with your meat when you're making it. Then basically from there we've just got the spices, so a bit of sugar in this one per kilo, 5 grams of sugar, and then 30 ml of red wine as well. And then from there we've just added our spices and our different mixes. Right now we're setting up the salami mincer. Nick, what are you doing here?
Yeah, here we had a bit of trouble around here. We forgot to put the blade in, but that's all right. We figured it out quickly beforehand. So here I am just throwing back together our mincer. This is just a standard commercial mincer that we've attached our salami.
Oh, here we go, the magic time, Nick. Oh, he's got it in his hands.
Here I've got it around my hands. So here we're actually using a quite large casing. We've used the smaller casings before. We just find these big boys more fulfilling, I suppose.
Not familiar with the big boys, as you can see. We're fondling a little bit, but
these are fantastic. So here I am. The meat is pushing through the mincer, and we push it through the end. Here I am, just like make sure there's no massive air pockets. We're going to go through and prick out any big air pockets later. But yeah, just make sure everything's very consistent.
Super important in this part also to just have a nice firm grip on your meat. Just work it through slowly. You don't want to work too fast. Otherwise, you might split your casing as well. Yeah. So
nice firm grip around the base there.
Yeah, just working it out. As you can see, it's a little bit sped up here, but the process is. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there we are. There's our final product. That's with the socket on. Who we're playing with now. Yeah, if it's. Yeah, great. Oh, look at that!
Look at that.
So, do we want to talk about what the netting does in the?
Yeah. So for the netting, this is basically it's like an elastic netting that goes around the sausage. As it starts to dry out, it's going to restrict it and bring it together, so you're not going to end up with those air pockets as we were talking about. Oh.
And here we are.
Wrong.